Pablinho wins the European Grand Prix. Fantastic win. Pablinho done 1-2 again in this race. Has a 2.2 second lead already over this man. He's taking away the win. Easily in the lead.
Pablinho has much versatile.
At the moment, nobody seems to be able to touch Pab. Here is our leader coming in. Pablinho then leading the race by a good margin from Lance. Pablinho from Lance, Dele from Pablinho. He's incredibly happy. Hello and welcome to round 7 of the TurboSiders.com F1 League. It's the Argentinian Grand Prix live from the Natrios circuit. And for the first time ever on Sliders TV, we have 4 commentators in the booth. Hello to you all.
Hello. Hello.
We got Michael from Germany, Alvar from Estonia, and Jako from Croatia. It's going to be a great race. We've got a 19-turn circuit. Should provide some overtaking into turn 1, perhaps turn 8, and perhaps turn 13 and 17 too. How are you guys all feeling?
I'm good.
I'm fine too.
Can't wait for the race.
Yeah, it's the last race before the Christmas break. Pablinho's home race too. Here's the standings then before the race. Dede leads with the drops. Eddie is right behind Pablinho and Lance, all in the championship fight. And back down in 5th and 6th, Mike Nike and Shy Guy, Etmil, Pingu, Lex, Lux, Kinda Musty. It's really shaping up to be a good end to the championship.
Well, yeah, this 1 and 2 drop points because the championship will exclude the worst 2 races.
Yeah. Here's the team standings. The underdogs have a small lead over the TurboSiders Plus team. That could change at any time. Remember, there's quite a few points available with all 3 drivers over the race. The TurboSiders Plus team right behind, and then in 3rd place IR. Here's Zonderzok, who recorded the pole lap for us earlier today.
And now a quick look at the lap that brought Dede up to first in the grid. We see him speeding up here on the main straight and braking for turn 1. This marks the beginning of an incredible combination of corners here in Argentina, kind of reminiscent of the Silverstone circuit. Then through turns 5 and 6 in one line, exiting to a short straight and continuing on through a high-speed left-hander. Quickly taking turns 8 and 9 and approaching the middle sector now. This is a slower part compared to the rest of the circuit. After turn 12, another straight, a kink at the end of it, and then a hairpin. Followed by a tricky turn 16, accelerating again and braking very hard for the slowest part of the circuit. 2 hairpins linked together, important to carry all of the speed onto the short straight afterwards and then onto the start-finish straight after a high-speed right-hander. And there it comes over the line with 39.914. Yet another beautiful lap by him.
Yep, a stunning lap by Dede to take yet another pole position. He'll start from the pole, and Pablinho starts 1 worse than he has for the last 2 races, but still a front row start, fantastic for him with 27% fuel. Etmil has a very strong start in 3rd position, and Eddie, not exactly what he wanted, but he's still starting strongly from the 4th position with 26% fuel. Lance is starting 5th, and Mike Nike starting 6th on a reasonably high fuel load of 37%. Arjun will start 7th for the fun team, and Silseer, now driving for the fun team, will start 26th. We obviously listened to what we said on the last video and has changed his team to Team Fun. Pingu will start on 34%, Hockinger starts 10th on 30% fuel, Matic is 11th and Lex is 12th, both. All these guys with over 30% fuel now, so a bit of a split in fuel strategy until you get down to Whiplash, who is making his return for the Extreme team. He has 21% fuel down in 13th, Kavanagh in 14th, Kilkariki in 15th, and Shy Guy in 16th. So those guys, Kilkariki and Shy Guy, who looked early in the year they could compete for 5th places, are now really qualifying awfully. Mr. Pom makes his return also with 18% fuel in 17th. He has keyboard issues, as always, but always has an issue, does Mr. Pom. John 5 has 18th position with 33%, Shaitan has 19th, and Dell starts at the back. Here's those guys that did not qualify. Deluxe takes the pole for the rookie race, followed by Popovic. Exil starts third on that race. Hazard 4th, Jacob 5th, Jono 26th overall, but 6th in the rookie race. Rostami, Augusto, Robbie RR, Kiki Riki, Sidnek, Shimek, Zayossi, Sam, Sims, and Puck round out the grid. So let's take a look at the rookie race for the first time ever on Sliders TV. Haven't done this before. We're actually going to give the rookie guys a bit of a spotlight.
Yeah, 5 minutes of fame.
So here's the start on lap 1. Deluxe had a good start from the line. As you can see, he got into turn 1 fine, but then straight onto the sand into turn 2. Popovic also making a mistake, so Deluxe goes right back up the inside. He does take the lead out of the S's, but it all goes wrong for him later in the lap. As you can see, Hazard forcing his way past Popovic up to 2nd position, and Popovic trying to make his way back up there.
Yes, and there was quite a mess from place 2 to place 7, I would say.
Yeah, and there's the lag for Deluxe. He lags off and loses so many positions.
Yes.
Which is such a shame after getting such a great pole position, a good start. Here's Hazard and Popo battling for the lead, and you can see Popo takes the lead at the end of lap 1. And Augusto up to a great 3rd. On lap 3 now, this is Deluxe trying to make up positions, past Robbie RR and Jono and Jacob, and that's Augusto up there. And now you'll see at the end of this straight, Robbie RR has a bit of a go at these two, and it doesn't turn out too well. A bit of a dive bomb, and Deluxe gets off the road. And Robbie RR didn't wait there for Deluxe, so just proving the roughness you can find in the rookie race. And here's a battle between Augusto and Shimek, and Jono as well, all having a great battle for the 3rd position, while Hazard and Popovic are out front. On lap 8 then, Popovic leading well, and then a disconnect. And Hazard takes the lead. Really unfortunate for him, just some lag issues, and you can see Shimek also hunted him for the 2nd position. Obviously really off-putting when you have a lag issue like that. You just then see he's going off wide again. It just ruins your motivation, and he's gone wide again, and now you'll see Shimek, a bit of a touch there, but he gets past him. So Popovic falls down to 3rd in the space of 1 lap. On to lap 10. This is Deluxe versus Robbie RR. Deluxe trying to get past him into turn 1, doesn't do it, but then into turn 3, makes the move stick, and he's up a position there. Here's Jono also versus Rostami, back down in the pack, and you see attacked him, but then failed when Exil got past him, so Jono falling back down in the pack. So far, this racetrack not proven to be the best for overtaking, but maybe it'll be different in the pro race. Hazard makes his first pit stop on lap 14 from the lead. Great race so far, driven by him to build up a gap over Shimek and Popovic, who's having those issues, and he gets back out in the lead with Deluxe pitting behind him. Next up on lap 17, Shimek versus Jacob here into this complex, going side by side, touching wheel to wheel, and really good battle there from these two.
It's really interesting battle.
Yeah, Shimek just can't get past. Lap 19 then, Jono versus Robbie RR. They're sizing each other up, and Robbie RR into the cones on the inside of the corner, and he loses that position there. Here is Jacob, Popovic passing past Simza, and trying to make their way around the lap car and also pass each other. Really struggling a bit as we wind on. You see Jacob passes Shimek there, and then Popovic going to make an amazing move into the final corner, passes them both with a fantastic drive off that final corner. Jacob, of course, hasn't pitted at this point. And here's Deluxe trying to make his way back through the field once more, passing past Augusto, who crashed there in those last 2 corners, and also here trying to pass. And here trying to pass Augusto. A bit of rough move in there, but he's got the outside now for the final corner. Will get the better drive onto the straight, pulls to the inside, and makes the move stick into turn 1. Good stuff from him. Lap 27 then, and Hazard is driving a dominating race at the moment. He pulls in for his 2nd and final pit stop of the day, Absolutely incredible stuff from him. Not really one that's challenging too much to qualify for the pro race, but surely will be sometime soon, getting a drive in the pro race to try and challenge the big boys, because he's on a great display of form here in the rookie race. Then on to lap 28, Popovic having more issues unfortunately with the disconnects, and this one a potentially dangerous one. No wall there, as you can see, and he goes onto an opposite part of the track, driving backwards, could have possibly hit Šimek. Surely a safety concern with the track. If anyone disconnects in that point, they're going to go rocketing onto the other point of the track. On to lap 30, here we go with congestion on the front stretch. Sims are there, Jacob, Robbie RR and Popovic all being congested here, going 3 wide into the corner and just about making it through without a large crash. Popovic trying to make his way back up the field, of course, after that second disconnect. Really unlucky from him to have such pace, but no way of using it because of his equipment. Lap 36, and Robbie RR miscalculated his fuel, so he's going to have to make a stop with only 3 laps remaining. Really disappointed for him. Loses a great podium position all the way back down to about 6th place in front of Jono there. And lap 39, Hazard wins the rookie race. Good work from him. That's 25 points overall, same amount of points as if you come 20th in the pro race, of course. And really lucky from him. A great battle then for the 2nd place. Deluxe really catching Šimek fast at the end of the race. Just couldn't quite get it done, but really all over the back of him after a great comeback drive after some first lap issues. In fact, hits his back there at the final corner. If he'd been just a little bit further back, he probably would have taken the 2nd place in the final straight. And it doesn't turn out well for Robbie RR either. You can see here he's running out of fuel even after the final pit stop that he made. It still doesn't work for him, and he runs out of fuel off these final corners and loses quite a few positions here. You can see that's also in the background, also run out of fuel. Jono goes past Robbie RR, and as you can see, nearly he's going to lose another position, but just about makes it across the line. Watch the car coming from the background. There's Rostami, just about makes it.
Oof, that was close.
Hazard won from Šimek, Deluxe in 3rd, Popovic in 4th, Jacob 5th, Augusto 6th, Jono 7th, and Robbie RR falls all the way back down to 8th at this point from him. Rostami in 9th, Gazil in 10th, Kikiriki in 12th, Sims in 13th, Sam in 14th, and Puck 5 laps down to end the race in 15th place. So, a good rookie race. Looking forward to a great pro race in just a few moments. That's coming up next.